You're lying in bed, sound asleep, when suddenly your calf locks up. The pain jolts you awake, your toes point uncontrollably, your leg stiffens like stone. You grip your thigh, hold your breath, and wait it out again. Or maybe it's not just at night. Maybe cramps hit when you stretch, walk, or even reach too far for something on the counter. They don't last long, but they make sure you remember them. For many people over 60, muscle cramps become part of daily life. But here's something most people don't realize. Cramps are not just random. In many cases, they are caused or made worse by habits we repeat every single day. Hi, I'm Dr. Thomas Carter. I've been working with seniors for over 30 years, and if I had $1 for every time a patient told me, "It just came out of nowhere, doc," I could fund a whole clinic. The truth is, most cramps have clues. And by understanding the habits behind them, we can stop treating cramps like mysteries and start preventing them like pros. So today, I'll show you 6 daily habits that could be making your cramps worse, especially for older adults. Let's start with the most common and overlooked one. Not drinking enough water, especially in small sips throughout the day. Dehydration is one of the biggest culprits behind muscle cramps, and it's more common in older adults than you might think. As we age, our sense of thirst weakens. Our kidneys conserve less water, and we tend to drink less, especially if we're not sweating or moving much. But your muscles don't wait until you're thirsty to need hydration. They need consistent water throughout the day to maintain electrical balance, support contraction and relaxation, carry oxygen and nutrients to cells. Without enough fluid, your muscles become dry, stiff, and electrically unstable, a perfect recipe for a cramp. And here's what most people get wrong. They drink a big glass 2 or 3 times a day, usually with meals, and think that's enough. But your body actually prefers smaller, steady sips, just like watering a plant gently, not flooding it all at once. How to fix it? Drink a full glass of water first thing in the morning. Keep a small bottle nearby, all day, on your table, desk, or chair. Sip every 20 to 30 minutes, even if you're not thirsty. If you don't like plain water, add lemon, cucumber, or a dash of salt for minerals. Your muscles don't just need water, they need hydration that lasts. And this one simple shift can reduce the frequency of leg, foot, and hand cramps within days. 2. Sitting too long without stretching or moving. This one's sneaky. A lot of people assume cramps only come from activity, but for many older adults, they're triggered by inactivity, especially prolonged sitting. Here's what happens. You sit to watch TV or read for 1, 2, maybe 3 hours. Your muscles become still and shortened. Blood flow slows. Nerves fall asleep. Then you stand up and boom, cramp. Think of your muscles like elastic bands. If you stretch them gently and regularly, they stay soft and flexible. But if you leave them in one position too long, they stiffen and snap under pressure. How to fix it? Set a timer or reminder to move every 30 to 60 minutes. Do 1 to 2 minutes of simple seated stretches, like ankle rolls, toe taps, shoulder circles, or gentle leg extensions. Stand up and march in place while the kettle boils or between TV episodes. Even walking to the bathroom or mailbox counts. Motion keeps the muscles active, and active muscles are far less likely to cramp. 3. Eating too little potassium and magnesium. You've probably heard that potassium helps with cramps, and that's true. But it's only part of the story. Muscles need a balance of minerals, especially potassium, magnesium, calcium, and sodium, to work properly. If even one of these is out of range, your muscles might twitch, spasm, or seize up without warning. As we age, we often eat smaller meals, avoid certain foods due to medication or digestion, and lose minerals through urination, especially with diuretics or heart medications. This makes mineral imbalance a silent trigger for cramps in many seniors. And sadly, many healthy diets for older adults are too low in these essential nutrients. How to fix it? Eat potassium-rich foods like bananas, oranges, sweet potatoes, and avocados. Add magnesium sources like almonds, spinach, whole grains, and black beans. Include some dairy, if tolerated, or fortified plant milks for calcium. Ask your doctor before supplementing, especially if you take heart or kidney meds. Also, avoid ultra-processed foods that are low in nutrients but high in sodium. They worsen the imbalance, not fix it. Food is your first medicine, and your muscles depend on it. 4. Drinking too much caffeine, especially late in the day. Now, let me be clear. I'm not here to take away your coffee. But too much caffeine, especially in the afternoon or evening, can set you up for night cramps. Why? Because caffeine acts as a diuretic, flushing water and electrolytes, increases nerve excitability, making muscles twitchier, disrupts sleep quality, which affects muscle repair, tightens blood vessels, and increases blood pressure temporarily. And if you're already not drinking enough water, caffeine adds fuel to the fire. Common culprits include coffee, especially more than 2 cups per day, black or green tea, soda, energy drinks, even dark chocolate. How to fix it? Enjoy your coffee in the morning only. Avoid all caffeine after 2 p.m. For every cup of caffeinated beverage, drink 1 glass of water. Switch to herbal tea like chamomile, peppermint, or rooibos in the evening. Your muscles will relax easier, and your sleep will improve too, which reduces overnight cramps. 5. Skipping warm-ups and cool-downs when exercising. Movement is essential, but how you move matters, especially as you get older. Jumping into activity without a warm-up is like trying to start a car on a frozen morning. Everything's stiff, slow, and prone to breaking. Cold muscles are less flexible, more injury-prone, and much more likely to cramp. Likewise, ending activity without a cool-down locks in tightness, which can show up as cramps hours later. How to fix it? Before activity, march in place for 2 to 3 minutes. Swing your arms gently. Roll your shoulders, ankles, and neck. Breathe deeply. After activity, stretch calves, hamstrings, and quads. Use the wall or chair for balance. Breathe out as you stretch. Hold each position for at least 20 to 30 seconds. You don't need a full yoga class. Just 5 minutes of attention before and after can change how your muscles feel for the next 24 hours. And yes, this applies to gardening, walking, housework, dancing, and even shopping. 6. Going straight to bed after sitting for hours. Many people spend their evenings watching TV, reading, or playing games, all good things. But then they head straight to bed without moving their body. And after a full day of sitting, the legs are tight, the feet are cool, and the muscles are asleep. That stillness sets the stage for night cramps, especially in the calves, feet, and toes. How to fix it? Do 3 to 5 minutes of light movement before bed. Try heel raises, ankle pumps, or gentle walking in place. Stretch the calves against a wall or step. Massage tight spots, especially if you felt stiffness earlier. Drink a small glass of water about 60 minutes before bed. This tells your muscles, hey, the day is ending, you can relax now. That small habit can mean a world of difference at 2 a.m. Let's review the 6 habits that quietly increase the risk of cramps in older adults. Not drinking enough water. Dehydration reduces muscle function. Sitting too long without movement. Stillness tightens muscles and slows circulation. Low intake of potassium and magnesium. Muscles need minerals to relax. Too much caffeine late in the day overstimulates nerves, flushes hydration. Skipping warm-ups or cool-downs. Cold or overworked muscles seize up. Going to bed after a still evening. Tightness builds from inactivity, then strikes at night. Now here's the good news. You don't have to fix all of these at once. Even choosing one habit to improve this week can reduce cramp frequency and help you feel more in control of your body. Because cramps are not just about pain. They interrupt your life, your sleep, your confidence, and they're a message from your body. When we listen, we can change things. If you've had nighttime leg cramps recently, just type yes in the comments. Let's support each other with what works and what to avoid. You're not alone in this, and small steps matter more than you think. If this video helped you, please take a moment to like the video. Share it with someone who wakes up with cramps. And subscribe to Health Hub for natural, easy-to-follow health tips designed for older adults. I'm Dr. Thomas Carter. Thank you for spending time with me today. Remember, when your muscles speak up, it's not punishment, it's communication. And you have the power to respond with care. Take good care of your body, and I'll see you in the next video.